How's everyone doing? That music's a little loud. Let me lower that music a bit. I almost decided just to say screw it on the copyright stuff and just let something play, but I'll rein it in for a little bit here before I completely blow up my stuff. Although I think it'd probably be okay. I don't think they're going to do anything. They just might make it where I can't make ad revenue. You know, the whole dollar I might get off the stream or something like that. It's not that big of a deal if that's all they do. So, welcome to the Friday Night Craft and Chill. I hope everyone's having a good Friday after Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Let's take a look who we got here. We have some competition in the chat. We have Fat Red saying that he was first, but in fact, Hi It's Me was first with his hi. And that's him laughing at him. That's pretty funny. So, yeah. Last week we did this kind of impromptu... This window's too big. My head is too big here. Let me get a little smaller. There we go. We did this impromptu 1/18th hover utility vehicle build thing. I'll send the screenshot. It's on my screen. It's on my screen, Fat Red. I guess, let me see. I'll put it on live. Nope. Same thing, man. I don't know. Yeah, so you guys were here for this last week when we did this. That's what we got right now. Yeah, makes me want to make noises with my mouth every time I pick this thing up because it's kind of zoom. You can see I've been snacking on these. I know Ed's big on the Christmas cakes. I don't really like the Christmas cakes. Or I'm going to take that back. I don't even remember ever trying those Christmas cakes. I'm not a big fan of zebra cakes. But the gingerbread, I can't stop eating them. This is my third box. So, they actually seem to be selling better than the Christmas cakes. Though every time I go into that store, they're like 2 boxes of that left. All right, so yeah, got to think about the color. Had a good Thanksgiving, did you? Had a great Thanksgiving. Simple, peaceful, ate well. Turkey came out good. Christmas tree, we know, Ed. We know. Ed, do you eat these? These gingerbread men, have you ever had these? Because I don't even remember seeing these before, but I never really paid that close of attention. I think I was looking really closely because of you. I took a picture of them when they all first came in. I was going to send it to you, but I think I forgot. And I was like, man, I know I really like gingerbread. And the thing with these is even though they're obviously not healthy for you, but they still only have 7 grams of sugar in each cookie. So that's a more reasonable treat. New this year, Ed, try them if you can. Try them if you can. Really good is if you like gingerbread cookies. They're soft, you know, they're not crispy or anything like that, which is fine, but yeah, they were just right. Like I said, 3rd box. I really need to stop. Could be a problem. You smoked the turkey this year. That's cool, Hi It's Me. Yeah, ours was just in the oven. I had someone at work smoke their turkey too. They said that came out amazing. But I think that takes quite a bit of time, doesn't it? Isn't that like 6 hours or something like that? 8 hours? I don't know. I've never done it. Sent me the screenshot. Let's see here. Hi It's Me sends me a screenshot and... yeah, I mean, I mean, Fat Red Foo sent me the screenshot, and I see it, but you know, it's clearly, I don't know, that could be Photoshop, dude. It's kind of hard to authenticate that, so I'm not sure. You're a crafty guy. You might be pretty quick with that Photoshop. So, yeah. Definitely grab a box next time. Crazy in price compared to last year. What are they running, Ed? Or what were they? I think they were... You know what? I think they were almost $4, which did seem kind of expensive for those. I feel like they were $1.98 at some point, or maybe $1.50. I don't know. Usually do a bunch of turkeys with another family. Right on. Nice. That sounds pretty cool. Not me, though. Not me. I'm the only turkey in town. Yeah, I gotta pick a color for this thing. So I was contemplating airbrushing this because it's a lot easier to get like a lighter color. But I didn't. And I don't have an airbrush set up to do a stream. Actually, my airbrush isn't even set up. I have tons of stuff on the table, excuse me, where I need to do that, so. Brushing it is. I was kind of thinking about yellow. Partially because of Eduardo wanting that X-Men chair, and this front part here would look almost kind of like it. He mentioned it. It's kind of close, but I'm not going to brush yellow because the number of coats of yellow it would take to cover well, I'm thinking, is crazy. I think it would look horrible. Yeah, it would look horrible. And I wouldn't be able to get the right orangey yellow that I was looking for anyway. Maybe, do I have something like a golden sunburst or something like that? An ochre, maybe? I don't know. Let me get the building so I can look at it. They were $1.78, now $3.78. Yeah, that feels like that sums up most of my grocery bill the last several years, Ed. Copper with black or red trim. Copper. Ugh. That'll look crazy, dude. Copper is just too much, Ed. I don't think so. Not for this set. This set is, it's dull. It's dull. The color's got to be, I don't know. The yellow wouldn't have been dull, but I would have tried to make it like a dulled down, dirty looking yellow. We got funky colors. I got colors I never use, like these color shift paints, but it's just not gonna, nah. What's the most boring color choice I can possibly pick here? Golden brown? That's pretty dull. Purple. Start with purple. Also, thank God for pants. Yeah. Yeah, what do I got in here? It's 60... Come on. It's 68 degrees in here right now, so... I was actually wearing pants before. Didn't even have to think about it. Pink, mustard, golden brown. I wonder if golden brown would look interesting. Golden brown with gray details. What else do we got? Now. Well, cloudy day. What about French blue? I think I have extra French blue. You know, it's not going to, something else. It's got to look good with this figure now that I think about it, because this is the dude that's going to be in here most of the time. Oh, it's so boring. Needs to be gray, blue-gray. Maybe... would blue-gray work? Blue-gray would be alright. Oddly enough, I think yellow would work with him. Orange would probably be okay. Nah. Yeah, orange would be okay. Do I even have orange? Mustard. So this is a cool stream. You just get to hear me muttering to myself about my indecisiveness on color choices. I saw Larry was doing a stream. What's Larry giving away, guys? I know you guys were probably over there. Yeah, Ed, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Golden brown and then trim and gray is probably a pretty safe bet. This is kind of a wild one right here. Harvest orange. Gave away a bunch of... That's... I mean, that's almost like a given for Larry, but... Should have known. I'd be like, you know, oh, well, so how was Larry's personality today? Well, you know, he was kind of a jerk. Well, yeah, obviously it's Larry, so that's what we expected. Any other news? Anything cool? Did he give away anything cool? Am I really about to check this orange out? I'm feeling bold. See, oh man, that is so watery and garbagey. Few figs, classified four-wheeler, 3D printed tank. Oh, that's kind of... It's not too bad. This might be the craziest color choice if I go this route. You see how difficult it'll be to cover anything? Oh my goodness. If it was just... It'll never cover that text. So anywhere that I have... I mean, it actually doesn't look half bad, but anywhere I have text, like, it's just in there. Alright, I'm going to throw a quick coat on this color, and I'm just going to see what I think. If it gets all kinds of layered, funky colors, it's not going to matter. I'll just add to the character if I don't choose to go with this orange. Looks like a creamsicle. It sure does look like a creamsicle. TAR Productions, what's up, man? It's kind of a crazy color choice, totally on the fly. Different angles, I'm getting different things, yeah. Orange creamsicle. Well, I pretty much learned a lesson. Next time, if I ever plan, which I didn't plan, on using this color, I have to make sure that I cut off all of the dark print, because this will absolutely not cover it. Or I guess I could have primed it first, but that would have been crazy talk. Up close, this stuff actually really looks like the radioactive cheese, fake cheese coloring in some brands of macaroni and cheese. A vending machine for Cheetos. There you go. Why not? Now that you mention it, this would probably be a hot ride for the Chester Cheetah figure if he could fit on here, which he probably can't. Grab this thing. Okay, there we go. See the great value cheese powder. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, man. It's that super low cost cheese that you know is probably not really cheese, but they just put that, whatever that is, Chernobyl Farms red dye, orange number, whatever. It's not easy being cheesy. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys, but we're here already, so we're going to carry through with it. I think it'll be alright. It kind of looks like a safety orange kind of thing. It's kind of hard to unsee the mac and cheese, though. There are so many sirens outside my window, sometimes I wonder if people think that's part of the music. Probably so. I'm pretty much of the opinion at this point, Ed, if I put wood grain panels on most of the stuff I build, it looks cooler. Or it would look cooler. No pun intended. With a little rust. Yeah, I think so too, man. little rust, or even just when the trim's done with a contrast, it'll look good. Michael Dumas, what's up, Michael? How are you doing tonight? Made it through Black Friday, right on. It's not quite as crazy as it used to be now that there's so many online sales. The mobs aren't quite like what they once were, but it still can be a bit hectic for sure. But I remember back in the day working retail. Oh, I don't know. Black Friday 15 or 20 years ago even. Man, was that crazy. Barricade yourself behind a register and just had to get like a little team with me to try and keep people from grabbing everything. It was interesting. Still busy. Oh, Marshalls, eh? Man, I haven't been in a Marshalls in a minute. long ago, I was a department manager at Walmart in the electronics department for about, I think, 5 years. And those those Black Fridays were insane. I mean, you had customers knocking each other over. People would be lined up waiting in line for sometimes 24 hours before. Usually not that long for Black Friday, but easily, 12 to 15 hours. It was just pandemonium. Pandemonium. You couldn't even walk through the department sometimes. Yeah. It's definitely going to look wild, but I'll be alright. Did I really just get orange paint on this thing that I think came out almost perfect? Yeah. Yeah, I did. And I noticed it too late, so it's dry. It's alright. Part of the storytelling now. Okay, what else should I do? One thing about this paint being watery is these coats are drying pretty quick. So that part is good. Let me see if I got something else I could tinker with real quick. Sci-fi golf cart, there you go. This thing reminds me of those little transports they had in Star Wars to get the X-Wing pilots to their ships. I don't remember that. I mean, I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember what they looked like. But that sounds about right. Sci-fi scraps for the back, like he's a junk man. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have some stuff laying around I could just throw in there that would look cool. I mean, heck, you could have my 3D printer. It would probably look cool in there. I don't know how dry it is, but... that looks vaguely sci-fi, the old Ender 3. I just get orange paint on them? Whoa, no I didn't. Awesome. Traveling 3D printer service. There you go. Actually, Ed, that would be a really cool sci-fi build. A giant 3D printer, like a futuristic 3D printer, like one of those ones that build homes out of cement, but you know, you could make it better than that because it's futuristic. Like a 3D printer that would print a vehicle or something like that. A sci-fi futuristic 3D printer that prints like what's the word? cannon emplacements, turrets, stuff like that, so you can deploy it on a battlefield and it will just like set up your entire freaking defense and everything. It'll just make the weapons for you. You just got to keep feeding it materials. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, what do I need? I need some of this blue-gray. Yeah, Empire confiscates your ship, you just print a new one. That's what I'm saying. Surely they had that technology. Prince robots and people. Yeah, could be. I don't know about people, but perhaps. Gotta go, but I'll hopefully be here next week. All right, hi, it's me. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. A pizza Reggie, or Reggie, like regular, maybe? Hey dude, I've gotten into this hobby very recently and I've been binging a lot of videos and learned stuff, and your videos have been by far the most helpful to help me out of the ones you've seen. Awesome, man. Thank you. Glad that they were useful to you. I definitely remember doing that, just looking for every single diorama or prop building video when I started, for sure. There's a lot of cool information out there now. A lot more than there was 10 years ago or so, for sure. So pizza, what are you making? Making anything cool for some of your early projects? Drop a like. Yeah, that's a good point. Fat, right? That's true. Dropping the like is a very nice thing to do. So I'm making a Jason Voorhees diorama, Friday the 13th Part 2. Been bringing the whole franchise, binging the whole franchise recently. That's why it was the first one that stuck out most to me. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. That's how you get inspired by stuff for sure. Is you just kind of watch something and you feel like building a whole ton of stuff to go along with that. Oh, Fat Red Foo. $20 super chat. Thank you very much, man. Very generous. If I was on StreamYards, I would put it up, but I'm not. For the gingerbreads, right on. Look, I could even give you applause. Thank you. Thank you, Fat Red. All right, let me see. Let me see if I got. Maybe I'll put the link up. Hey, why not? I don't think I did that this time. Briscoe, what's up? Nearly 6 a.m. here right now, so I gotta get some sleep. But see you all. Thanks again. Absolutely, man. Take care and go to sleep, dude. 6 a.m. That's crazy. Totally crazy. The head was being kept alive by the console. What? I don't think I'll ever actually be able to find the angle that you're talking of, Briscoe, but I believe you. Let's set this to the side. Take another look at our orange creamsicle scooter, or whatever it is. thing looking... not looking too bad. Paint is actually fairly... it's fairly good, the paint. You know, it's looking more solid, not as transparent as I thought it was going to look. But it's got to be on that background of pure this stuff. Any little blemishes show through immediately. Like this is never going to cover. I mean, I don't know. Maybe after like 10 coats. Bed can be a different color. Yeah, I've been thinking that the whole time, Fat Red. I wanted to originally add a different texture in for the bed. But yeah, a darker gray or something for the bed would probably look good. It'll be difficult to get the line clean up here though. Like I'm gonna get up to the edge, it's gonna get funky pretty quick. And with this, any overpainting I do with that gray is going to be like the darker trim. If I make any mistakes, it's going to be extremely difficult to cover them with the orange. It's actually probably just not going to get covered. So I'll have to go really slow, and I still might mess it up here and there. The Game of Death Stranding. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Tape it up. It's not so easy, man. I guess I could, but I certainly can't tape it up now. Maybe tomorrow I could after I let it dry thoroughly. I don't know if you ever tried, but blue tape or green tape, any of that painter's tape stuff won't stick to almost any kind of moisture at all. I don't know, I've never tried it with foam, but I feel like it's going to be the same. You're not going to get a good seal until it's the paint is set really well. It's still a bit wet there. Yeah, the orange and the gray are going pretty good, Ed. I think so. I think so. Good contrast. Yeah, so far, Ed, she seems to be doing pretty good today. Sometimes it just pops up, but she had a good day yesterday. Actually, she had a rough morning yesterday, but then later in the day, and we had turkey and stuff, and she was happy and did pretty good. And then today, she's been pretty good most of the day. She's sitting up a lot, reading. Pretty good mood. Yeah, thank you, Ed. Troy Dotson, what's up, my dudes? Well, we're just painting this orange. Did look like an orange creamsicle. Now it looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but it looks like something. All right, let's do that. Stenciled number. Yeah, a stenciled number would look cool. You know what I kind of been meaning to get, actually, for a few years? I think it would be cool is to have like a sheet of water slide decals. Just some generic numbers and such. That'd be really useful. I'm sure they make them for military models. Although I suppose less and less people are into that hobby. Seems like more something of my dad's generation. But I'm sure they still make some. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore this entire conversational thread, guys. You talk amongst yourselves. Ed'll take care of you if you get a little too carried away, probably. Yeah, but he won't go too far. He'll bait one of you guys and then mute you, probably. Just another late night Dio stream. Yeah. No kidding. Crap. Oh man, I thought for sure I flubbed that, but it somehow didn't. crap. Scout Bike Trooper model kit. That sounds cool. If it wasn't for YouTube censorship, the stream would be totally out of control. That is probably true. Random After Dark. Bandai. The only Bandai kits I've done are Gundam models, and some of those are pretty nice. It's been a minute though. Got the Scout Bike for 29 bucks. Now they're 79. Wow. I remember back in the day scooping up Gundam. I think it was Master Grade Gundam, not the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. I do have one of those, but what was it? I don't know. It was one of the Gundams. It looked like one of the main dudes from one of the cartoons, and you could buy them on Amazon for like $18, and those things are like $70. Yeah. I mean, that was like an overstock price, but you almost never see those kinds of deals anymore like you used to. How long ago was that? I guess that was 10 years ago. Easy. The really, really good deals seem harder and harder to find, though. Well, I mean, I guess you do get some pretty good stuff at Ollie's, but not items like that. Personalized tank type suits. Okay. Krieger. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Can't place it. I'm sure it means something. Dude, my eyes are so bad. Have a good night, Fat Red. Appreciate the super chat. You know, I actually think I started the stream before I centered my my camera, so it's been off a little bit the whole time, but that's not a big deal. Didn't look that off the normal. It was just a little bit. Normally there's none of the floor showing, so you might have been getting my bald spot a little bit more than usual. Different companies that make them. Not a big fan of resin models. I mean, some of them are okay. So those robots, like the tolerances are very specific for the 3D printer. I'm not sure. I mean, I could try to scale it down, but I think, and I mean, they do look very cool, but I think they're gonna be, there might be some structural problems if the model isn't modified as you scale it. Now, that's not that much further down, honestly, because it's a 5-inch model, so 1 inch, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. The way they thought out some of these joints, it's like right what it needs to be for the dimensions of the filament that comes out of a 3D printer. I'm pretty sure there was quite a lot of thought that went into it. But I think there are some scaled versions available. Most of it's upscaling, not downscaling. But I can see if there's anything. It definitely does look cool. I mean, he's really not that far off, even like this. It's kind of big. Just an inch too big. I got a few of those bots. Yeah, Troy. I printed off a bunch of them at one point. Yeah, Ed. I'm sure there's something 1/18th. Surprisingly, not as much as you would think. But, yeah, I'm sure there's something. Should look into that. I might paint these red anyway, but I'm just going to paint them light gray for now. Just give the town some denzines instead of trying to go out and get a bunch of figs for 15 to 25 bucks. Ed, I can tell you right now, I wouldn't be going out to get a bunch of figs for 15 to 20 bucks. What's the average price range for a really good 3D printer? Yeah, it's debatable on what you mean by really good, Briscoe. I'd say you could get going pretty good these days for around 300, 300 or 400. I'll say right now, I think the Bamboo Lab printers, outstanding. They're a bit more expensive, but you could actually get like a Bamboo A1 for, I want to say it's like three something. Very user friendly, very good. But those enclosed ones like that, those are more. I know they were about $1,000 on the Black Friday sale, but just so much more user friendly than they used to be, and all that. I haven't tried. What was the other brand I was gonna mess with? I was looking at Elegoo, but yeah. These things are just super, super good. The enclosed ones, I don't know. I mean, some of them, like I used to have Enders for a long time, and the Enders you really have to calibrate to get them to print right. I haven't messed with a newer generation of them. Maybe they're better. I'm sure they are. But as far as calibrations and all that, it does it all on its own. So it's much easier than the, much more user-friendly. Yeah, I need more dark gray up there. It's looking pretty cool for an orange creamsicle. Yeah, Briscoe, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'll say, like, PLA doesn't take paint super well unprimed, but they have matte PLA now, and I haven't tried painting it. I actually have some, and it's definitely... Do I have anything printed? That actually might be some matte right there. Because it's on the bed, it looks kind of glossy. Yeah, it'll print out model kits. It's crazy. I mean, if you want to get like precision and stuff like that, I do think a bamboo is a good choice. And you don't have to get the full blown. I mean, if you have any kind of budget, I would get the one with the enclosure. I think they start around, I think it's called the P1P or the P1S or something like that. They're around 500, something like that, maybe 6. And super solid printer will do all that stuff. Prints way faster than they used to, and yeah, it's pretty amazing how it does the model kits. I mean, if you just play around with Tinkercad a little bit, you're going to realize that you can make so many things with a 3D printer now, and pretty simply. Tinkercad is very accessible, very easy to use. You can run those things from your phone, man. You know, and actually if you walk away from it, you can just pull out your phone and look at it. They all have a little camera on the inside of it so you can see how things are going. And I don't know if you were here for that story, Briscoe, but I do have an affiliate link with Bamboo. So what happened was is I bought one of their printers, and I just thought it was so amazing that I wrote the company. And they, you know, checked me out, and we talked a little bit, and then they sent me that printer, which is much more fancier than the one I bought because I'm not rich. And but it's exceeded my expectations by far. Even that little printer, I just had a Bamboo Mini. I still have it, and that thing just blew me away in comparison to what I was used to with the old Ender 3s. So those things been great. But yeah, there is an affiliate link on my page if you ever decide to buy one. Paint that, my dude. Right on. Yeah, I went a little crazy. Usually I don't use a color like this orange here, but I thought it might not be too bad. It's gonna look a little bold sitting in front of this this building here. But I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Actually, yeah, we got the awning. Got this jobby, so it's just gonna be like parked under there, dropping off some supplies. starting to regret doing that countdown. We got a Punk with Toys, Larry. I guess Larry's giveaway stream is over. And Tony's Figs. What's up, Tony? Tony! Yo, Tony. Perfect. Man, I need some new glasses. I need some new eyeballs is what I need. That's kind of fun. Okay, what do we got on time here? Let's see what everyone's saying. Briscoe is looking at the bamboo one's cool. I saw a guy make a Venom figure from a 3D print and zip ties. Yeah, zip ties he's probably using, I think it's called TPA or something like that. They have all different kinds of materials now you could print, which is pretty cool. Step-by-step guide to do them. Super Friends Hall of Justice computers and such would be right up your alley, Random. Whoa. Yeah, I think I need to take another look at those, but you're probably right about that. I do like doing stuff in that style, from what I remember. I need new eyeballs too. Just cause you mention it, I'm pretty sure, Ed, that who was it? It was Bill. Was Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure. He had something like that, some kind of Justice League something that I said I was gonna make and I never made because yeah. But no, it would be cool. Would be cool. Or I'd pay Ed. Come on now, yeah. Or there's that. Rig Punks giveaway. Nice. Daredevil Dave, evening gents. Well, it's really wonderful that all you guys are joining now. I appreciate you guys coming through. But I'm about to end the stream because it is 1 o'clock, 12:55. We've been going now for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Started painting this on the stream, and this is where we're at right now. Still need to do some details on the dashboard and controls. Maybe I'll paint those. Got to do the bottom. I didn't originally intend to use this orange paint, so the text coming through, normally if you use a different color paint, like a red or a gray, it'll cover over that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do on that. I kind of don't really care that much. The only spot that is mildly annoying is inside the bed. But it's kind of almost looks like a design, so it's not that big of a deal. At least it's not words. That would have been weird. I could have painted it another color like Fat Red suggested. But yeah, pretty happy with this so far. Gonna do some more to it either next week or sometime before then. Hope everyone had a fantastic holiday. Tony's crashing as well. And thanks everyone for coming by. Special thanks to the channel members and everyone. Just have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week. Take care.